Museums are filled with things. Some of those things are decades old. Some of those things are from thousands of years ago. Some of those things are exotic and expensive. Other things are cheap and commonplace. Some of those things are from the places you've lived. Other things are from places so far away you'll never go. But what all of those things have in common is that they're in a museum because of the interestingness and the impact of the people who use them. The typewriter that Hemingway used to compose his first novel, the first pair of gym shoes that Bill Russell wore for a basketball game, the diary that Anne Frank recorded her thoughts in. So many seemingly ordinary, commonplace things imbued with meaning and magic because of the creativity, the conviction, the character of the people who put them to use. What were the necessities that drove them to use those particular things? What were the problems they were trying to solve? What were the questions they were trying to answer? Who were the people they were trying to love? If you strip away those questions, those stories, those people, all of a sudden, things aren't that interesting anymore. And yet when we turn on our television screens, we scroll through our mobile devices, we flip through a magazine, we often come away with the impression that things define people. But when you visit a museum, you're reminded of the fact that it's people, it's the human spirit that defines things. What about your things? The things in your home, the things in the stores you shop at, the things you've accumulated and inherited, the things you wish you had, the things you're chasing after. And what are the stories you're telling yourself about those things? Perhaps there's a story somewhere in there that says, if I truly gave myself the permission to prioritize the kinds of things that I really want, maybe people wouldn't like me anymore. Or maybe there's a story that says, if I could only get fancier things, trendier things, then maybe I'd finally have that compelling life I've always wanted. Maybe, but also maybe, one day someone will come along and because of the way you showed up for your life, they'll look at the things you left behind and say something like, wow, there's the pair of earrings that she wore every day. Or look at that, that's the t-shirt that he wore every day. Or here's a piece of the pavement from the sidewalk that they walked on every day. I hope that people never remember you because of your things. Instead, I hope they remember many things because of you. And more importantly, I hope that because of the way you live, the people who come after you will be inspired to see things differently simply because you chose to look at them differently. Because when it comes down to it, that's the one thing that matters most.